Things to have for a hurricane listed in special report. There are a number of things to have for a hurricane that can make or break the chances of survival. Finding out what those items are involves thought, practice, and a definitive plan. When a disastrous storm strikes, what is prepared in advance will save your life. That's why Absolute Rights published the latest special report on disaster preparedness entitled Get Out of Dodge. It guides people in the survival tactics needed to confront hurricanes, tornadoes, blizzards, and other natural disasters. It also includes plans for man-made catastrophes, like a riot, nuclear meltdown, or even economic collapse. The threat of these disasters are very real and very deadly. Hurricanes in particular are powerful forces of nature that barrel over anything in their path. People need to know their specific vulnerabilities to hurricanes and the resulting floods and water damage. Then, they need to get a plan together, which is made easy with a special report. Get Out of Dodge includes a complete guide for the things to have for a hurricane in its Goodie Bag section. Goodie stands for Get Out of Dodge immediately and efficiently. Pre-packing a bag full of necessary survival and identification items will guarantee a better chance of making it through with minimal consequences. Food and water is a good start suggested by the special report, as are batteries, a first aid kit, and camping gear. From there, goodie bag items become more customizable. The National Hurricane Center has its own recommendations for hurricane preparedness, including a full-fledged emergency supply kit list. History teaches that a lack of hurricane awareness and preparation are common threads among all major hurricane disasters, said the NHC website. By knowing your vulnerability and what actions you should take, you can reduce the effects of a hurricane disaster. Much like the NHC, Get Out of Dodge provides the guidelines for starting a survival pack, but it's up to each individual to follow through and create their own personal goodie bags for themselves and family members. The NHC site continues to say, disaster prevention includes modifying your home to strengthen it against storms so that you can be safe as possible. It also includes having the supplies on hand to weather the storm. You should use common sense in your disaster prevention. Disaster necessities range in importance, and it's up to you to determine what is needed most. When your survival pack only has room for a few more small items, choosing the right ones becomes crucial. The special report will help you figure out what needs to be packed and what can be left behind. For instance, where do identification documents fit in? Get Out of Dodge shares a trick that most people wouldn't think of that shrinks a stack of important papers down to the size of your pinky finger. The biggest advantage the special report provides is the knowledge and wherewithal for preparation well before a disaster has the chance to strike. Following its suggestions eliminates doubt and confusion when the time comes, allowing for a clear mind ready to confront the worst. Get Out of Dodge is not only a survival pack list, but a thoroughly researched guide that helps anyone build the confidence and skills needed to deal with disasters. Preferably, a goodie bag will be packed and then never used. In case they are, be sure all the things to have for a hurricane are included by getting a copy of the special report at www.bugoutreport.com.